keep you in the dark, and so it all began. Sending your skeletons, sing as their bones come marching in again. They need you buried deep, the secrets that you keep are at the ready. Are you ready? I'm finished making sense, done bleeding ignorance that hope defense. Spinning infinity, but the wheel is spinning me. It's never ending, never ending. Same old story. What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one of your plays? You're a pretender. What if I say I will never surrender? What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one of your plays? You're a pretender. What if I say that I'll never surrender?
So back out here for our second commercial trip. We had to leave super early to get out over the reef before the low tides this morning. Weather's looking pretty good for the next 24 hours or so, but might come up a bit after that. So hoping we're able to boat a reasonable amount of fish overnight and get back in before the wind sets in too bad. So we headed out to some of our more consistent ruby ground with the plan to put some kilos on first up in the morning and spend the rest of the trip chasing goldies. But straight away that fell through with the rubies doing nothing. A couple of anchors and a drift to be sure on some pretty reasonable shows, and we ended up with a handful of rubies, but definitely not worth it. We did manage to boat a 20 plus kilo 8 bar, so not a complete waste of time, but not far off. Sticking with the plan just without the rubies in the box, we went looking for goldies. It's a new moon, so the sunset bite should be on. Hopefully get doled in and make the most of that.
Run and tell all of the angels, this could take all night. Think I need a devil to help me get things right. Hook me up a new revolution, 'cause this one is a lie. Sat around laughing and watched the last one die. Now I'm looking to the sky to save me, looking for a sign of light, looking for something to help me burn out bright. I'm looking for a complication, looking 'cause I'm tired of lying.
They were slow but not too bad. 2 or 3 high were fairly consistent for most of the day, for a drop or 2 in each spot anyway, but with just enough misses in between to make it pretty hard work. We ended up a couple of miles away from a ledge that looked pretty good last trip in the 220s. I'd avoided it then because it was pretty close to a few pinky lumps, so I assumed it would just be holding the pinks. But with bugger all pinks on board at this point, I thought it'd be worth the time even if that was the case. Initially, after pulling up an anchor, I was spewing to find fairly strong current against the wind, which made us swing on anchor and put us side onto the seas, and caused a pretty good tangle first up as well. But it was all good as we started to pull a good mix of pinks, rubies and rosies, in reasonable numbers too. And the pinks were looking good. I'm normally a bit concerned about the quality in this type of ground, but they looked really good, really clean, solid, nice size. So I was happy to put a few on. The boat was swinging back and forwards across the ridge, but it was doing it nicely. We were covering a bit of ground and kept them coming for a while. That's a better one. I'm fucking glad because it was fucking heavy.
Breathe out so I can breathe you in.
is good to get in a steady flow of dropping, spiking and packing the fish, baiting the hooks, then just in time to pull up, then just rinse and repeat. Yep. Oh, look at that. That's how you get it. Oh. Oh. Really slipped in. Fucking hell. Spoke. Oh, this is better.
I see a few more down there. Yeah, bloody oath.
Trying to work out what they are down the bottom. Big rosies or goldies? Goldies. That would be handy. That's more fish than hooks twice in a row. And these two like to share. thought my string was good. Isn't it amazing how everything starts working when the fish become hungry? Like, you're not sure about the hooks, you're not sure about where the boat is, but once they're actually on, everything just works. Good pinks, but we've got enough of them. Little hooks aren't letting us down, are they?
The good thing about them is they're double pinning them as well.
Yeah.
Just getting them, they're hooking them twice.
Actually, I thought they wouldn't be as effective when to have the fish hanging off there for so long, but proving me wrong. Bastard. Fish seem to be slowly coming on as I expected in the evening, with numbers getting better and better, but unfortunately the rosies and rubies started to dry up and we're mainly just catching the pinkies, which by now we well and truly had enough for this trip on board. Fuck, when we're trying to be picky and we're pulling them up, that's fucking good pinkies. Keep the colour coming, Brock. This is what I more expected it to be like. You know, sure, for a big portion of the day to be pretty hard work, but they come on at some point.
Yeah.
So I decided to risk leaving biting fish, as you should, and head back to the Goldie ground to hopefully capitalise on a decent sunset bite. Didn't quite hit the first spot as the current had changed to what it was out wide, but nailed the second one, and it was a really good show. Yeah, it's the right kind. Oh yeah. straight away we had 3 or 4 high of really good looking goldies, and after the first couple of drops they really started to fire.
Nice fish. Yeehaw. Ah, fucking bastard. I'm almost not disappointed. That's a proper one. Oh yeah. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 high plus a shad.
You want to get the fish spiked and on ice as soon as you can, but you need to make the most of the bite time and make sure you have hooks baited ready to go back down for each drop. When the fish do fire, the steady routine of baiting hooks and packing fish in between pulling the drops becomes a bit of a mission.
Yeah, boy!
What's right, I'm the enemy. I'm the hand that'll take you down, bring you to your knees. So who are you? Yeah, who are you? Yeah, who are you? Yeah, who are you?
Don't make it easy for me.
They fired just long enough for us to get the job done. Slowly steamed in to save some fuel and pulled up on the transit mooring inside the reef just in time to get about an hour's sleep before we had enough tide to come in and get on the jetty. I was a bit disappointed at our offload total in the end. Thought we may have had a bit more on board with the esky being full, but fish came on that quickly they didn't really have time to settle in the esky, and by the morning when we opened the esky you probably could have fitted another layer of fish on top. But all in all, for an overnight trip using bugger all fuel, I was pretty happy. If we can keep doing that every trip, things are going to work out pretty well. But mainly I was stoked just to see the goldies fire finally. Just enough to keep us keen for the next trip, and I'll see you then.